So today I'm working on a manual underwrite for FHA. So Federal Housing Administration requires extra diligence when it is someone who has just had a bankruptcy, is going through a Chapter 13, or has just completed a Chapter 7. Hey everyone, it's Mortgage Mel and it's time for today's Mortgage Minute. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. I had to get all of the bankruptcy paperwork. This is a divorce situation, so there's divorce paperwork. There's child support. There have been changes to the child support. So every time we need additional information. And then to make matters a little bit more challenging, there is also really a spending problem. So initially, the explanation was that the ex-husband caused all this trouble, and that was really the issue. But upon looking deeper, for the last couple of years, there are credit cards. They're all maxed out. Every last one of them, and then on the bank statements, there are at least 60 different purchases that are going. So there's definitely a bit of a spending problem. Now, on a manual underwrite for the Federal Housing Administration, everything's going to be scrutinized. Typically, we don't really care what you spend your money on as long as there's enough money for the loan. But if we're doing a manual underwrite, it's much more stringent. It's much more scrutinized because you've already had an issue, which is the reason that we're doing the manual underwrite. It's frustrating. It's frustrating from my end, also frustrating from the processing and underwriting end because we need so much documentation. Very frustrating for the customer as well. So what can I suggest for you? Try not to get yourself in trouble. Don't overcomplicate your life. It makes it hard for everyone when you need to refinance. In this instance, they need to refinance because the divorce is final, and now she needs to either sell the house or she needs to refinance to get the ex-husband off. So it becomes a really big challenge for everybody. My best recommendation is, if you are already having some issues with your credit and with your situation, if your situation is just a little bit too complicated, try working on that now to simplify things, to make it a little bit easier. So not just when you get a mortgage loan, but when you want to get a new credit card or you're trying to do something else in your life, it isn't a mountain of paperwork that's so intense that it almost drowns you.